ng kapatawaran. Kami ay patawarin mo kami sa katigasan ng aming mga puso. Turuan mo kami at dalhin sa inyong kalooban. Tingnan mo kami ng may awa at kahabagan. Hilumin mo po ang aming bayan, ang aming mga mahal sa buhay, kaibigan, kapitbahay, karatig bayan, ganon din ang aming mga kaaway sa pandemyang kinahaharap namin sa COVID-19. Isama niyo na rin ang mga may sakit sa iba't ibang karamdaman. Panginoon, balutin mo kami ng inyong kaluwalhatian. Itago mo kami sa lilim ng inyong mga pakpak laban sa anumang kapahamakan o wala sa oras na kamatayan. Kristo, ang tinapay ng buhay, alalahanin niyo po ang mga namumuno sa aming bansa, ang mga ilaw at haligi ng bawat tahanan, at mga kawani na nagtatanggol sa aming seguridad at mga frontliners. Batid mo, Panginoon, ang mga dinaraanan at bawat ganap sa aming buhay. Espiritong Banal, aming tanggulan at gabay, imulat ang aming mga mata at ipakita si Jesus ang Panginoon at tagapagligtas, ang nag-iisang katotohanan at tanging daan tungo sa Ama. Wala nang iba. Purihin ka, O aming Diyos. Ang presensya mo ay tunay na biyaya ng aming buhay. Ito ang aming samo't panalangin. Sa pangalan ni Jesus, Kordero ng Diyos na nag-aalis ng kasalanan ng mundo. Amen.
An online program that takes you to all corners of beauty and lifestyle. This is Beauty in a Box, providing insights on how beauty and lifestyle of all kinds will be of help to everyone, may it be in their professional or personal lives, by improving one's confidence. Beauty in a Box, hosted by certified makeup artist and beauty enthusiast Aliya Ambray. This is Beauty in a Box, only here on V81 Radio, South Manila.
Hello and welcome everyone! You're now tuned in dito sa Beauty in a Box, a show that takes you to all corners of beauty and lifestyle here on V81 Radio South Manila Station. So come and unbox your beauty in a box with me, Aliya Ambray, a certified makeup artist and a beauty enthusiast, and I'm the host for this show. For all our first-timers here, this is an online program that features beauty and lifestyle of all kinds and provides insight on how they will be of help to everyone, may it be in their professional lives or personal lives, by improving one's confidence. Last week, nakasama natin ang dalawang papoging at swabing guests na si Patrick Ramirez at Kino Ramentilla, and we talk about some very juicy but important things about modern dating from the perspective of guys. At mapapasana all talaga kayo sa mga sagot at advice nila. You can still check out that episode on Beauty in a Box Facebook page or VT1 Radio sa MANILA Facebook page if you want to hear the experiences and advice for modern dating or, just want to get kilig for a while. So, bago ang lahat, I hope you guys check out Buns and Bites and get your cravings on for some freshly baked coffee buns. What better and funner way to get your daily dose of caffeine than with a soft bite of buns? So, you can check out their Instagram page. That's at bunsnbites.mnl for their menu and order a box today. Happy Saturday again sa inyong lahat. At finally, nandito na tayo sa months. O, diba? Ang bilis talaga ng oras. Parang kailan lang, summer ng una, diba? Ngayon, biglang, Christmas! Ayan to na. Nasa summer season pa rin kasi ako minsan. Sabi ko, ang bilis talaga ng oras talaga, no? You don't really notice the time go by. Narinig ko lang si Jose Marichan. Andiyan na siya sa whenever I see you. Ayan na talaga minsan, no? So, I hope everyone's having a great Saturday afternoon so far. At sa mga nasa iba't ibang bahagi ng mundo, I also hope you're having a great morning or evening wherever you are. I'll say hi lang to some of my family and friends watching. We have my Iyo Ambray family from Lucena, Saudi, Cavite, Surigao, Abu Dhabi, here in the metro, and to my friends who never fail to support me talaga. And ito sila sa comments na ngayon. No? I'll just say hi to some of the people in the comments right now. We have Selena, my cousin, and Israel. We have Ram, Axel, Chris, Charisse. Hi, Charisse. From SOS, Selena also, Kit, Jasmine, Erica Mutok saying hi to E, our guest. Ayan, naghihintay. Tapos we also have Paulette, Goro-chan, ayan, Cory, Sel, and Jasmine. So, thank you all. Dito na kayo, mga excited. So, to my friends talaga, and family, everyone na watching right now, and those who support Beauty in a Box, thank you. Dito tayo ngayon. We're so excited. So, ayan. Getting into this week's episode, I really just have 2 words to say. Dalawang words lang, ha? Grabe ang power nito pag pinagsama ang words. Ang tanong is, what if? Oh, diba? What if ka na lang talaga. Ano yung mga what if you dyan sa mga nanonood, diba? Minsan you just think of like your life decisions and be like, what if ito kayang ginawa? What if? We'll find out later on, diba? If you ask yourself talaga, in whatever moment you're in, it can make you question everything you have, everything you're in, even everyone you're with. Pati tao, mapapa-what if ka rin, diba? What if naging kami? What if hindi ako naging doctor? What if naging millionaire ako for one day? So yes, lots of times, these what if moments come from bursts of imagination. Mas lalo na, if you'd had to make really big, life-changing decisions or if life just really doesn't go the way you want it to go. But even if ganun talaga ang buhay eh. We have to work with it and just keep going. Fighting and growing. Life must go on. And madalas, naranasan natin to as we get older and enter into adulthood talaga. Which is why I really wanted to talk about this today. I know a lot of our viewers here would relate to this talaga. I'll just say hi to Nika Haoshan. We have Renato Gonzalez. Hi, Jun Badia. Hi, Job and Sel, Paulette, ayan. So, with that, I've invited 2 fine gentlemen to talk about their very interesting personal experiences with making tough decisions as they've entered adulthood and handling their what-if moments in life. So, stay tuned to the end of this episode at makinig tayo sa kanilang hugot sa life tsaka sa mga advice, diba? We've also gathered some commonly asked questions beforehand. So, if there's anything you viewers want to know or add, diba, sa mga comments dyan, just comment away. I'll do my best to catch them. Baka mapa-what if tayo dyan, ha? Ako, abangan ko yung mga what if nyo. Alright, so oras nating i-welcome ating popoging guest for this afternoon. Aba, pogi na naman tayo this afternoon. Let me welcome our first guest. He's not only the youngest mayor in the Philippines, but he's also a musician, crushing ng bayan, particularly Alaminos, and really just your regular awesome guy. We have Bryan Celeste, Honorable Mayor Bryan Celeste. Ayun! Bayan, hello!
Hello.
Mayor!
How are you?
Mayor, hello, Mayor. Nako, grabe talaga, napapa-oh ako sa'yo, Celeste. Ganun ako sa'yo. We have Bryan Celeste here, everyone, here in Beauty in a Box. I'm so happy that you're here with us this afternoon.
Yes, it's an
Hi,
honor, Aliya.
Thank you, Brian. Sabi ko, actually, nung test one, sabi ko kay Brian, ano ba? Pwede ba kitang Brian tayo dito, mayor na mayor. So sabi niya, ano lang naman tayo, very friendly talaga tong si Brian, si ating mayor ng Alaminos. Very easy to approach. So we're so grateful na you're here with us sa Beauty in a Box.
Yes,
So thank
of course,
you.
anytime
Thank
for
you
my
po.
friend
Thank you po,
Diana.
di ba? So, ayan. Okay, so now let's welcome our next guest. He's not only a multi-talented TVC and print model, co-singer and entrepreneur din siya. We also have an outfit kills it in the tennis court. We have Iyo Canlas!
Hello guys! Hello. Hi Aliya! Thanks
Hi,
for having
Iyo.
me here. So hi Brian! Ayun.
Hello, ayan, kompleto na tayong group today. Ayan, ito, tingnan natin mga comments ngayon sa mga nanonood. Ang dami nag-hi, Mayor, hi, Iyo. Ayan na. Alam nyo, ang dami nag-aabang sa mga what if, mga decisions nyo in life. Kasi you're both both guys na who've done a lot of things in life. Ang dami pinagdaanan. And like, of course, these experiences sa life, ayan, let's go, ayan na. These experiences in life, marami kayong napapa-what if, napapa-sit back kayo na parang, ano pa kayang gagawin ko? So, excited kami marinig ang mga nangyari sa life nyo. So, ayan. So, bagong lahat, magkamustahan muna tayo. So, I want to know, how have you been? Especially, we're like 6 months into quarantine, tsaka bare months na rin, diba? Parang, wow, Christmas season na rin talaga. So, let's start with si Brian. Let's start with Brian. How have you been?
Okay naman. I'm stuck here in Alaminos. Usually kasi every weekend I go to Manila, relax. Pero ngayon, wala talaga eh. So, ang dami kong oras, especially on the weekends. Kasi hindi rin ako lumalabas. So, ayun, very idle ako. Kasi,
Very idle.
because of the quarantine, wala rin masyadong events na pinupuntahan. So, medyo, ang dami kong oras ngayon.
Buti nga, oo nga. Napapamere talaga ako. Kasi we're so amazed talaga. At a young age nga, no, na parang, kasi parang tayo magkaka-age lang tayo dito eh. But, we're here right now as youngest mayor of the Philippines with us, diba? So, we're so glad na you're able to still be, stay at home pa rin, and at the same time, be passionate with your, service. So, thank you for that. How about you, Iyo? How have you been? Grabe. May ilang months na
Ako
tayo.
naman, siguro I've been okay, pero 'di ba, who is really okay during these times? Parang these past few months, I guess in career-wise, 'di ba, in the entertainment industry, medyo apektado talaga. So it's really been low. Parang I haven't had as much work as before, but I guess it also helped me sort of regroup myself and really spend time for myself. I'm fortunate enough kasi I have a roof above my head. I can eat 3 times a day. Ngayon pa nga lang, kanina wala akong wifi. Today, parang nagkaroon ng interruption sa village namin, and I had to find an alternative wifi source. So, ayun, napaisip lang ako na, how about the other people out there? So, I'm just fortunate enough. And, yun, pero so I would say lumalaban, yun lang.
Laban. Totoo, tayong tatlo, lalaban lang tayo, guys. Super laban. Alam nyo naman, mga panahon ngayon, kailangan tayo fighter teams lang tayo. Fight club tayong tatlo. Members tayo yan. Yes. Just like ng fight club, diba? So, can you tell us a little bit of what you do then, like, kasi you guys, ito si Iyo is an athlete, entrepreneur. Si Brian, hindi lang siya mayor, guys, ha. We will get to know Brian beyond as a mayor talaga. As in, musician din siya. And ang dami pang ginagawa niya ni Brian tsaka ni Iyo. Nako, we'll dissect these things sa kanila mamaya-maya. Konti-konti. So si Brian, what can you tell us what you do? Like, ano yung mga ginagawa mo? How did you get into these things?
Me?
Ikaw. Yes, let's go, Brian. Yes, ikaw.
Well, ano to? Pre-COVID or COVID?
Ano tayo? Let's go like, in life in general, yung work mo and sige, kahit before as, being in your position right now and during, gano'n. Ano yung mga ginawa mo na before? Gano'n.
Siguro, what I do on a regular basis before is to monitor the developments of the city, and of course, being the executive position of a city, you handle the budget. So, ikaw ang magde-decide kung saan mo, what particular sector will you focus on? Will it be agriculture? Will it be health, education, and so on and so forth? So, as a mayor, you have the opportunity talaga to change something in a city. You either support the agriculture, education, health, or any other sector there, or you can balance it all out. So my job is to properly allocate funds for the city of Alaminos. And syempre ngayon, since we're dealing with COVID, all the supposed programs and plans I had for this year, nagbago kasi all of the
Oo.
funds went directly to the COVID situation. So ngayon, what we're doing right now, we're strictly monitoring our city and make sure na yung mga the people of Alaminos are safe in regards
Yes.
to the pandemic.
Ayun. I'm really happy to hear that then, no, Brian, na this, ang daan mong na really offer from your passion and service din talaga with the whole giving it to people and the
Yeah.
public. I'm so glad to hear that. And look at you now, and then it will go on pa rin. This, beyond that, as mayor, as in pati pagka mo, mamaya, pag-usapan din natin, Brian, yung mo ha, mga on the side mo rin. Kasi, that's why I invited these guys kasi ito talaga yung mga, alam mo yung parang akala mo ito lang ginagawa nila, but they do more than that. So how about you, Iyo? Ikaw, can you tell us a little bit what you do, work, and how did you get into this?
I am a TVC and print ad model. So, yun, if you see me on TV, on your social media screens, yung mga ads and mga pop-ups. So, ayun, that's what I do now. And funny yung story. Funny ba? Well, interesting yung story nun. So, I basically got discovered last year by an agent, and it's because of my life story, which went viral a year ago. I was published on ABS-CBN and all that. It was because of a car accident, an 18-wheeler truck and all that, and they published me. And it's funny kasi kinontak ako ng isang modeling agency because of that. So parang yun talaga yung nakuha nila from that. Nakakatawa lang. Parang, siguro naisip ko noon, ano kaya iniisip nila? Parang, ay, cute pa rin siya kahit duguan. Ganun ba? Pero,
that's what it's nice kasi that's what you really get no Iyo. Parang itong mga hardships natin sa life, may mga in return din talaga minsan na, diba? Like what you said din, parang you didn't expect na doon ka palang discover, diba?
Yeah, doon pa.
Diba?
Natatawa ako thinking about it. So, ayun, so I'm into TVC and print ad modeling and also a bit of acting. So I have a series coming up, but I can't really reveal much of it yet. As of now,
may pa-reveal siya.
That's very exciting. Ano pa ba? I also sing, and I have
may matching kayo dito, nako.
I also have I own a little food shop online that just opened recently. So,
okay.
Ayun.
So for those who want to check out now what this business is, you can check out his Instagram page now for his business. Ayan. So thank you so much you both for giving us a glimpse of your work. Actually, may pinapare ang team namin eh. Pakita natin yung slides lang na parang may pinapare lang yung team natin na ginagawa talaga ni Brian tsaka ni Iyo. Ayan, okay. Show the slide. Ayan, ito kay Iyo. Ayan, yung mga siya. Diba? Next slide. Ayan, pang ano lang. Tennis player siya, singer. Tapos next nating slide. Pak. Ayan, si atin. Diba? Si Iyo tsaka si Brian, bigatin. Pak. Pag gano'n, diba? Cute-cute lang sa office. Next natin. Pak! May paspa. For those who want to check out the Spotify din niya. Sabi ng comment dito, you have Rhea hair sa sing. Iyo plus Brian plus Ali. Ay, sinali ako sa collaboration. Oh my God, hindi ko lang alam kung singer din ako or ano. Baka taga beatbox. Mag-ano lang ako. Ganun lang ako sa background. Nako, okay. So, ayan. So, we're able to, get into your backgrounds and stuff. So, it's time to delve into the meat of our discussion talaga. Finally, ipaghuhugutan na natin ang mga what-if moments nyo sa buhay nyo and just try to make sense out of it all. Find closure in it. Closure. So, I tira tayo mga discussional advice for making hard choices and dealing with the what-if moments in life. So, let's start with this question, no? Medyo bigatan ng ating first question. And actually, ito muna yung mga comments dito. May nagsasabi dito, what if tayo, Mayor? Tapos may isa, what if tayo, Iyo? Hala, may mga umihirit na sa inyo, guys. Nako, mga ano dyan ha, sa comments ha, kita ko kayo. Ay, nako, ayan. What if, nako. Okay, so, what are some of the tough decisions you've had to make after college? Kasi you're both like mga same age, young adults, maybe in choosing careers, maybe mga leaving people behind, may ganun ba? Or maybe a love life nyo ba? What are some of the tough decisions? Like in general, ikaw, Brian, if you remember some of the tough decisions you have to make, ano yun?
Siguro, for me, one of the toughest decisions that I had was kasi I grew up in Metro Manila. I mean, I studied grade school, high school, college, Lasalista ako all the way. So, either way, dito sa Alaminos, parang pupunta lang kami dito pag summer and everything. Tapos yung decision ko na going into public service kasi unang-una, nung back in college, hindi naman ako parati dito sa probinsya. Different talaga yung yung buhay dito sa province and buhay sa Manila. It's very different. And syempre, sanay naman tayo. Pag DLSU, we all had happy Thursdays and everything. Everyone had that phase. Everyone had that phase. So, back in college, I was in that phase. So, yung decision ko na parang ready na ba akong go back to the provincial life na syempre yung switch of lifestyle is magbabago talaga. So then I decided siguro naman, but yung end of college na, yung patapos na college, parang nawala na rin yung gana ko, yung that phase was done, yung party whatsoever, blah blah blah. Nag-tone down na ako until hindi na talaga ako masyadong lumalabas. And then it was easier already na makapag-adapt ulit sa probinsya kasi natapos na rin ako sa phase. But yung middle of college talaga parang ako, gusto ko ba to na should I venture into politics knowing that I would change my lifestyle and the things that I enjoy now will not be available here in Alaminos. So yun. But then again, I chose the life here. Especially it's peaceful and everything. Yun nga lang, we have politics. So, minsan nakakatorete din.
Yes. Gusto ko yan. Q-in, torete. Kung may pa-Q-in lang tayong torete. I like what you said nga, Brian. Kasi, from like, ibang-iba talaga yung pagka-life mo talaga before, yung pag-everyday routine mo siguro, no? Na parang you had to transition to really sobrang life. Ang dami nga humihira dito. Happy tea daw, from Renz, Joshua Esguera. Napag-mention kasi si Mary ng happy tea, Very relate ko dyan naman. Marami akong mga friends na nanonood na yun, mga nag-happy Thursday din dyan. Very uso kayo sa, Lasal-Lasal. Sa mga those who don't know what happy Thursday is.
Wala na ngayon
Ay, wala na ngayon kasi, yun naman, what's up? Mga nangyari. So, may mga DLS represent tayo dito. We have Nicola Del Rosario. Ayan, throwback na happy Thursday, sabi ni Angelica. Ayan, ang dami rin, So, how about you, Iyo? Sa'yo naman, like, what have been, like, some of the toughest decisions you've had to make?
Well, for me, kasi, since I was 5 years old, I've been playing tennis na. So, basically, it's my whole life na, kumbaga. And siguro yung hindi ako naging prepared for was after graduating, kasi here in the Philippines sa tennis kasi wala masyadong pro leagues or walang anything like unlike basketball or like volleyball na talagang yung mga athletes may avenue to still play after college. So with tennis kasi it's not so much the same case. So ayun, parang yun medyo ako parang I wasn't prepared na ngayon bigla na lang I have to shut down that aspect of my life. Hindi naman shut down completely, but iba yung competitive tennis talaga eh. Kumbaga now, I had to look for other interests, other passions in life. And ayun, parang siguro yun yung isa sa one of my biggest one of my toughest decisions after college. And ayun, the way I did it was siguro like a lot of people, I took a few months rest first to really
Rest.
think about what I want in the future and see how things would go after that. And ayun, this sort of showbiz world found me, and
Yeah.
ayun,
I like
it's
that.
been really
Oo.
interesting.
Ay, may humirit dito, Mayor. Super miss ko na yung Happy Tea. Hi, Matia, I see you. Ano nangyari sa Happy Tea? Iyo, have you gone to Happy Thursday sa ano? Kasi at Niyo kasi si Iyo eh. Ano lang, curious lang question. Try mo na ba yung Happy Thursday?
Nagpunta na ako siguro mga twice. Twice
Diba?
lang. Saya.
Bolo.
Very different.
What's Happy Thursday, Iggy? Hoy, Iggy, actually, friend ko yan si Iggy eh. Ayan, tumitira na yan sa Happy Thursday. Nakatira na yan dyan sa Thursday night sa, sa TAF. Yung Iggy na yan. Naglagagan. So, share akong gets yan ni Brian. May nagtanong dito, si Diana, Brian, nagtanong, did you go to Happy Thursday, Mayor?
Once or twice? Or thrice?
Yes.
Or 4 times?
times.
Or 5?
Ano yung 5?
Hindi na ako sure eh.
Hindi ko sure eh. Hindi ko na ilang time.
What I'm sure of, at least once pumunta ako.
Ayun, at least once. At least once. Ayan. So, next, tayo? Another, thought lang, no? Parang, sabi nga nila, life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, diba? So, medyo napaasim ako doon ng lemonade. So, pero we all know, that's easier said than done. So, how can one best handle or grow around the lemons and curveballs that life throws at you? Na-nosebleed ako sa tanong kong yan, ha? Parang, ano bang ginagawa nyo? Pag, pag may mga parang hardships, mga lemons that, life really throws at you. Kayo, ikaw, Brian, how do you deal with it?
For me, I see it as a challenge. Kasi ako, I've always been, growing up, I was always the underdog. And whenever there's a challenge in front of me or, anything that's negative, I see it as a challenge. I use it as a motivation, and I use it as an opportunity for me to grow.
Yes.
I don't want to be the victim eh. Parang I don't want to be intimidated or whatsoever. Mas gugustuhin ko na there's a challenge in front of me, there's a problem, either make me or break me, but I always choose that this problem will always make me.
Yun. I like that, ha. Quotable quote yun, ha. I will choose that this problem, I will choose to say na this problem will make me. Hindi siya break me. Make me talaga. I love that. Yeah. May nag-hi lang dito si Chad, the lector. Hello po, Mayor Bryan, Kia Ino, and Ate Aliya. So, say hi, Chad. And say hi lang tayo sa mga nanonood. Ayan, ang nanonood. We also have Charis and Francisco. We have Blue Chongson. We also have Franny Lim. We'll just say hi to some of them right now nga, no? Kasi, kaya may mahirit sa'yo, Iyo. Watching from Washington Street QC. Patry nga dyan. Patry nga. Never pa nakapunta dyan sa Washington Street QC eh. Washington. So, Iyo, may humirit dito. I've seen you on Instagram, Iyo. You're my teeth goals.
Ay.
Nakikita ka everyday. Actually, nakikita ko sa Facebook eh, yung mga ads mo, yung may hook, parang teeth whitening ka eh, parang smile, dyan. Oh, yes! So, mga teeth goals pala si Iyo. Hello, Aliya, watching from Cebu. Ayan, so, ito nga, ikaw, Iyo, how do you handle those like lemons, mga hardships mo sa life? Diba? Ikaw, how do you do that?
Sa akin kasi, siguro yung biggest curveball ko would really be what I said earlier nung na-aksidente ako, kasi it was really a big part of my life. To give you a brief background, so basically I was involved in a car accident, and it took me 3 years to really recover, to be able to walk again, to talk again actually. It took me a whole 3 years.
Ano with that? As in talk? As in hindi ka nakapagsalita, Iyo?
Yeah, because medyo gruesome, pero my tongue was cut.
Ala!
Oh my God.
Ganun, yeah. So medyo talaga, I had to take lots of mga therapy sa pagsasalita also. And yeah, basta it's a whole 3 years of recovering, and it wasn't a straight line. It wasn't always going up. Nagkakaroon ako ng setbacks, biglang biglang may maano na naman sa Nico, tapos it was like a trial and error sort of thing until they got me into surgery na and all that. So yeah, if you want to know more about that, just type my name on Google. It's the first thing that appears.
Yes. Google
But-
siya. Google Iyo Canlas.
But basically, so yun nga, how did I handle these curveballs? For me, always have a goal. Always have a direction. It doesn't have to be a straight line. It could even be a U-turn. Basta believe that you're heading towards something great and create your own meaning. Parang ask yourself, why am I doing this? And also talk to the people around you who have the same experiences, so you don't feel like you're alone. And like what Brian said, you have to learn from your mistakes and failures. And siguro one thing na super important din para sa akin is you should be able to reward your small wins. Kumbaga, parang alam mo yun, parang kasi in my story, it was because of the UAAP. Kaya din siya pinoblish. Parang after 3 long years, I brought my team to the finals of the UAAP.
Yes.
And that,
Grabe yung achievements.
so yun. Pero parang that UAAP
boys.
finals, we were only second place actually. We lost in the finals. Pero yun, let me tell you something. Parang the moment I stepped on that court and the moment the coaches reaffirmed my position back in the team, and the moments na I was told I was clear to play despite what had happened to me, parang for me those were all successes in their own special way. So parang yun nga, iniisip ko lang na success is compounding. It's not a target number after which you can say to yourself na parang ito na, tapos na ako. It's not a checklist.
Ayun.
Parang it's definitely made up of really smaller successes. And for me,
Yes,
those are
I
things
agree.
na hindi siya masyadong celebrated enough. And these are the things that might only be visible to yourself, pero these are the things that will really propel you to the highest of highs. So,
Yun.
ayun, parang for me,
I like that.
it's about
I like
that.
it what you said nga kasi what you said nga, these things will really prepare you to the highest of highs. Tapos kay Brian naman, yung mga whatever lemons like life throws at him, those will make him talaga. Gusto ko kasi make it or break it, make me. Kay Ian naman, highest of highs. So mga yan ang ating quotable quotes, 'di ba? Mga from Brian and Iyo. So yung mga comments dito, nasa iyo pa rin ang Lord, iyo. Sabi nila, gusto iinimot niya, nasa iyo pa rin. Tapos we also have, from Hi, Mayor Art from Angelica. Ayan, ang mga friendship, mga supportive dito. Diba? Yung mga, you can always stand up even after the biggest disaster. Truth. So, like, natin, actually, I want to also discuss is, yung mga, was there ever a time in your life you were, mga what ifs nyo or regrets? Ano bang, nyo, parang biggest na mga what if moment nyo? I want to know, kasi, mamaya, mas juicier ko pa yung tanong ko mamaya. Pero ito mga, starter pack tayo, ganon. Ano yung mga, was there ever a time in your life na torn kayo sa mga decision nyo? Like, could have I done like ito ba, this or that? Diba? Kasi, you guys do so many things and like, marami kayong passion. So, of course, may mga times ba na nakapag-double think twice kayo? Parang sit back na parang, I gotta think twice about it. Ikaw, Brian?
Siguro, I never really had a lot of what ifs in my life. Kasi deciding, gusto ko kung mapilit ako eh. Kung anong gusto ko yun yung mangyayari. Pero siguro, even if I feel that way, one of my what ifs would be, kasi knowing that I'm 24 now, what if I didn't go into politics? Where would I be? So, yun yung ko. Will I be a businessman? Kasi I was an entrep in DLSU. Or will I be a aspiring rapper? Diba? Singer na talaga. Or I don't know. But before alam ko I had a very tough dilemma. Kasi nga, when I was in 2016, back in 2016, my dad asked me na parang, what do you want to do when you grow up? And then he asked me, do you want to venture into politics to become
Mm-mm.
a public servant?
Oo.
Sabi ko, why not? Kasi nandiyan na rin naman yan eh. I just have to do extra effort. Yung pala, when I said yes, yung susunod na consequence nun is I had to go to Alaminos na kasi nga sabi ko hindi ako kilala dito sa Alaminos because I never really grew up in Alaminos. Lagi akong nasa
That's
Manila.
why, medyo ano yun, you had to really build relationship with
Yeah,
the city, di ba? Talagang ano.
exactly. So, me saying yes to that, yung consequence niya was I had to go to Alaminos every weekend. So, yun yung dilemma ko na gusto ko ba to na nawawala yung free time ko every weekend na nga lang ako weekend na nga lang ako nagsasaya tapos ngayon I have to go to
Wala pa,
Alaminos.
oo.
Oo, so there's this one point in time na parang ayoko na, sabi ko, na ayoko na mag-mayor kasi wala na yung ano ko, oras ko sa sarili ko, blah blah blah. And ayun. Pero at the end of the day, nung na-realize ko rin na parang nakakasawa na lumabas every Friday, every Saturday, going to bars and everything. Tapos parang nag-lie low ako. Tapos
Mm-mm.
parang doon na nag-start mag-mature yung pag-iisip ko na, syempre, I used to go to Alaminos and then doon na lumalabas yung vision ko na, pwede ko tong gawin sa Alaminos. Pwede ko tong, nakita ko yung opportunity na I can make a change for a city. And then that's where it all started. Na parang, that's when I pursued public service. So, after graduation talaga, wala na akong break. Tumakbo kagad akong barangay captain. So, ayun, tuloy-tuloy
Yun.
na.
Tuloy-tuloy na. Tuloy-tuloy na sa lahat talaga, Brian. Talaga,
Yeah.
parang, from nakita ko yun kasi, I like from hearing from you din kasi iba talaga yung what you said, you were really passionate about entrepreneurship or musician ba? Kasi yun talaga magpapa-what if ka. That's really common sa ating age right now. Especially young adults. Kasi especially ikaw nga,
You
grabe ha,
don't know.
you don't know. You really don't know. Tapos, pero ikaw, you really just stepped in. You're like, now, you're the youngest mayor na sa Pilipinas talaga. Like, grabing title yung youngest na yan. So, imagine, like,
Yeah.
you were just at that moment in your life, na just thinking na, what if, ito na ang kaya gawin ko, ako, rapper, musician. May nagtanong nga dito sa comments, nakita ko from Ian Barles. Sabi niya, what's your rap name, Yorme? May rap name ka ba daw?
Wala. Pero before, back in college, wag na, nakakaya eh. Pero, Bryan Celeste.
Bryan Celeste. Nahiya si ating Yorme.
Nakakaya.
So,
Pero,
I
I used to, meron ako dati. Pero
Ano?
wag na. Let's not talk
Wag na.
about it.
So, yung mga dyan,
It's in the past.
sample. Ayan na.
Hey.
Ayan na tayo sa mga sample eh. Ayan na tayo.
Pero what I do now kasi, since di ba I had that dilemma before, what I did was I tried to mix it. So, syempre being a public servant now, with all the social issues happening in the world, syempre I have the responsibility to speak up on this issue. So what I do is I sing. What if I make songs that is addressed to social issues that what we're experiencing now. So yun yung ginagawa ko ngayon. I make songs about social issues. Hindi lang yung parang alam mo yung mga raps ngayon, di ba? They talk about money, girls, whatsoever.
Yeah. So may
ako, I want to go on
talaga.
I want to go in a different direction na parang I want to use hip hop. I want to use hip hop and open up to spread the message. Parang to speak up on social issues.
Ay, oo. I like that, no, Mayor. Kasi, Mayor talaga, napapamayor talaga ako sa'yo. Brian! As in, kasi, I really like how you're able to use that as a way to still, parang, voice out through your rap. Kasi, I've listened to it. You have Saklolo and Bangon Pilipinas, di ba? Yung mga, yung mga Spotify. You can check out, sa mga viewers there, you can check out yung rap ni Bryan Celeste. Ayan, no, Diba? Kasi ayaw niya, nahiya pa ata siya mag-sample, pero konting kliti na lang natin yung mamaya-maya. Pa-sample natin si
Wala
Brian.
eh.
Kliti. Oy, ay, bigla siya.
May sore throat.
biglang nagkasakit nung for 5 minutes. Wala, hindi ko to kaya. So, ikaw naman, Iyo, like, have you ever, parang sit back ka rin ba na parang, what if, and na-torn ka na ba sa decisions, and like, this or that, or no way to balance both, ganon?
Na siguro after college, isa sa mga what ifs ko kasi I had a job opportunity abroad. So, ayun, parang napapaisip ako, what if I accepted that? It was in Spain, and parang ano kayang buhay ko ngayon? Then napapaisip ako, parang ibang-iba siguro. Pero, ayun, tas ano pa ba siguro? May isa pa siguro is, just a few months ago kasi I resigned in sa job ko. So, yun, to really pursue my dreams, kumbaga. And, yun, parang minsan napapaisip ako, what if I continue that corporate job? And, because I really like that job actually. Pero siguro at this point in my life, I just wanna try out different things first. Para yun nga, hindi ako magkaroon ng regrets in the future.
Yeah.
And, ano pa ba?
Regrets.
Siguro what if I also pursued my tennis career abroad or something after college? What if I really went all the way, kumbaga? So yun yung mga napapaisip ako na binabalikan ko pa rin from time to time. Pero I don't let it really dwell sa sarili ko kasi, kumbaga, past is past.
Yes, past is past, no need to discuss. Kung yan lang tayo minsan eh. So, actually, mga umihirit dito, Brian tsaka Iyo, pwede daw ba pag-usapan ng what if sa relationships? Nako po kasi, ay nako, mga humihirit. Nakita ko kayo dyan sa comments ha. Nako, maya guys, don't worry. Lalabas ko yun sa kanilang dalawa mamaya-maya ng konti. O, di ba? Bigyan ko siya ng teaser ng konti. So, magkahalan tayo sa some of the comments, no? We have, we also have Thai Trips. Ayan, my best BFF watching. It's Got You Mayor who can rap and spread social awareness. Totoo. Rapping with social awareness. Ay, si Nika, how siya? Naka, si Nika, humirit. What if tayo na lang Iyo Canlas? Ay, Jen. Ay. Ako may humirit. Nako, yan yung mga gusto ko rin eh. Yung mga what if, don't worry. Nako, mamaya, natin yan. Youngest mayor, hi, ayan. Question for mayor from Joel Hernandez. What kind of challenges do you face as a young mayor? Have you ever experienced discrimination because of your youth while governing?
Well, siguro, one of the challenges would be, for me kasi it's a blessing and a curse, is my age. It's a blessing kasi I grew up in a generation where we're very techy and innovative. So that's the gift. But the curse is there's still that prejudice na pag bata ka wala kang alam. And that's what I dealt with nung elections. Nung elections, like I remember yung kalabang ko no na siyempre it was campaign period, and yung laging banat ng kalabang ko, bakit nyo iboboto yan? Parang,
Bata pa.
parang sabi, parang nasa kinder lang yan, bakit nyo iboboto yan? Parang, oo, so, syempre, when you hear those things, for me, that's where it comes in yung, will that comment make you or break you? So, I use that, yung doubts nila sa akin, I wanted to prove them wrong so badly. Kaya here we are na I did yung medyo okay naman yung ginawa ko siguro during the COVID pandemic. So yung one of my motivations talaga was the negativity of the people that's towards me. The negativity towards me was one of my motivation in doing good for the city of Alaminos, because I really wanted to prove people wrong. Na even if you're young, kaya mong mag-lead sa isang city.
Ang ganda pakinggan nun, Brian. Kasi those are the times na people really have doubts in you. People don't believe in you talaga na parang, kasi just because of, like, in factor, minsan yung age, minsan yung parang background mo, minsan sasabihin nila credential mo. But you never know talaga for people, may makakayahan sila. You have to give them the chance. You have to give them the spotlight just because you've heard about this past nga nila na parang, kasi nangyari to sa kanya, kasi bata pa yan. Ang daming mga ganyang mga kasi, di ba? Yan eh. I like, ang ganda ng Brian na parang, you just make those negative comments. So sa mga viewers natin dyan, yung mga negative comments that you receive, whatever, na ano mo dyan, nako, just make it for you. Like, pakinggan mo yan. Listen to those comments, honestly. Di ba?
Use the negative energy for you to feed on. Parang feed off of it and make it into positive. Parang use it as motivation, as inspiration. Para, like I said, you either those comments, those negativity will make you or break you. So I always choose to let it make me.
Make you. I
And
like
let
that. Ang ganda nun, Brian.
me grow as a better person.
I like, kasi you're both like that. Si Brian, isa siya yung mga criticism nga, what Joel asked na my friend, si Joff yan. Parang yung question na yon. Tapos, kay Iyo din, di ba yung mention din ni Iyo kanina was like, na-discover lang ako ng agency because of an article of my car accident. Medyo, ano pala ako, I have the ability pala to look good pala sa camera, kahit dugu-duguan, di ba? These are times na parang you can really see how all these, ito nga sabi ng comment ni, we have to draw din. Turn lemon into lemonade nga. Exactly. If I could say it in one line, you turn the lemons into lemonade. Diba? It's a really, this really reminds us na just pursue, just keep going. Kasi talagang, you can't really help it. Hindi mo siya makakontrol na people really have some doubts in you. That's why we have Brian as an inspiration and Iyo have as inspiration talaga na parang, guys, push lang tayo talaga. Yun. Let the negative energy be the fuel to prove them wrong. Diba? True. So, ayan. Ang ganda ng perspective natin. Very fresh. Like what Jessica said, your fresh perspective and take on today's challenges are very important these days, Mir. Thank you for what you do. Ayan. So, ayan. So, let's just go at naman tayo sa mga advice nila, no? Mga kwentong pinagdaanan nila. Thank you for that talaga. So, we really get to know also what to parang choose then, what we need versus what we want. Kasi, how do you also handle that? Like, how do you sort it out? Parang, kasi minsan we don't know ano ba yung kailangan, ano ba yung wants natin, needs versus wants. It's so hard. Ikaw, Iyo, how do you, that? Parang sa mga needs versus wants mo, how do you handle that? How do you sort it out? How do you compare them? Yung mga priorities mo.
Ako siguro, parang the way I think of it is parang iniisip ko what will really benefit me and what will be useful to me and also the people around me. Kasi I will also consider that, how it also affects not just myself, but also the ones around me. And, but of course, parang for me, it's also okay to, indulge on some things, especially kung deserve naman natin, kung, for siguro paminsan-minsan. But yun nga, always siguro try to find a balance between the two. Try to find the balance between what we really want and what we need. And if we do get to find that balance, feeling ko yun talaga yung magiging maganda para sa atin.
Just finding balance, honestly. I like, parang, kasi, of course, there are so many things that you want to, go for. If hindi mo minsan malalaman, ano ba talaga yung need or want? Parang just find a balance. Ikaw, Brian, what's your take on that? How do you, parang, sort out, or how do we want to choose what we need versus what we want?
Siguro, for me kasi, before, back in college, alam mo naman, we cannot deny the fact that in college or when
Okay.
diba? Like everyone wanted the newest shoes, everyone wanted the newest bags. Not everyone, but alam mo yun, there's a lot of people yung nandun yung mindset nila na gusto nila, they wanted to be on top of everyone. And before talaga, nandun yung mindset ko kasi the people that I was with, nakikita ko, everyone had branded everything and whatnot. And syempre, ako nadala ko. Kasi that's, especially the LSU na I mean, it's an elite school. So everyone, medyo nadala rin ako sa ganong like I
Environment.
wanted these things, and then na-realize ko din na parang, oo, even if I could get the newest bags, yung mga in na gamit ngayon, na-realize ko rin na parang these things will give you temporary happiness. Parang you buy the bag that you've always wanted. You're only gonna be happy once you buy it. Pero after the days, madedegrade yung happiness mo
The
na
long
parang
run. Oo.
at some point it will just, in the long run, it will just become a bag. Hindi na siya yung bag na gustong-gusto mo. And then you're gonna want another bag. And then yun na naman, it's in the same loop. You're on a loop. Now you're gonna want something, and then magsasawa ka and you're gonna want something again. So it's never gonna stop if you keep looking for the thing that you want. But when you look for that one thing that you need, once you get it, tapos na. And for me, ano ba yung need ko? Kasi if you want success, kunwari, if you want to be rich, once you get that, kunwari, you wanted to be a millionaire. Once you become a millionaire, you want to be a billionaire. Or, ganun yun, it never stops. So when you look for something that you need, kasi those are wants. And if you look for something that you need and you fulfill that need, you become fulfilled with life. And for me, that need is, alam mo yung me being the mayor, hindi na ako yung I'm not the type that would buy expensive things anymore. Kasi parang, like I said, these things give you temporary happiness. I'd rather invest it in something else. So for me, my need as a person is yung I really want to leave a legacy here in
Yes.
Alaminos. I mean, I don't want to be known as the youngest city mayor. That's nothing. What's the point of being the youngest city mayor when you're not known for something that's life-changing or whatsoever? So, for me, yun yung pinaka-need ko sa buhay ko. Like, I want to make a difference as a mayor. If I were to choose if I want to be known, I'd rather be known for doing something for the city of Alaminos than to be the youngest city mayor.
Oh, ang
I don't know if that makes
ng
sense.
ating bayan. No, that's a lot of sense. Kaya napabaghali ako, parang napaano ako, parang ang ganda ng mga sinabi ni Bryan doon eh. Kasi, ayan, ang ganda nun, Mayor. It's very inspirational. If only I could look back at this episode, kasi uulit-ulitin ko yung sinabi ni Bryan, na parang, you really just like pursue talaga like, all these things because you don't know talaga what you really need and want. That's basically it. But once you find out what you really need, yun talaga yung what's gonna fulfill your life. Like, yung parang mas contenting siya. Mas makakontent sa life eh. Contentment. Parang,
Once you do it, ayaw mo na.
oo.
Parang
Yeah.
happy ka na. Happy ka na. That will be the need in your life.
Yan.
Add ko lang.
Oo,
Sa akin naman
go,
kasi parang, right after college, parang, di ba, syempre, yung lahat ng mga isipan, we need a stable job, we need to do this, do that. Pero ako kasi, parang, medyo pasaway ako, kumbaga. So, ayun, I pursued my passion, even if a lot of people were telling me na, ay, huwag ka dyan, hindi unstable, madumi ang industry na yan, yung mga ganon, ang daming risks, ang daming ganito, ganyan. But at the end of the day, kasi doon ako masaya eh. And I really believe na if you're happy, sooner or later, ma-achieve mo rin yung success na yun. Kumbaga. And parang, ayun, I left my corporate job without having, I left my corporate job and hindi ko alam kung saan ako patungo, kumbaga, sa journey kong to. But I really think that's one of the, parang, kumbaga, it's one of the nice things that I can say right now about it. It's that, yun, parang there's also beauty in uncertainty, kumbaga. You have the power to somewhat let your story unfold, kumbaga. And,
yes. And that's why
kumbaga,
sabi ko sa'yo, yung stories mo ngayon, that's why you're here sa Beauty in a Box. Kasi ang tagline nga namin dito sa Unbox Your Beauty in a Box. And right now, even if you're in the stage of life na sinasabi mo na, you're still figuring out things. And no, why not? We, in this life,
diba?
we keep figuring things out. It never stops, diba? Right?
And
Iyo,
yun
right?
nga, parang sinasabi ko na parang siguro there are a lot of factors or external elements na sasabihin mo na you have no power of, and it's easy to tell ourselves na maybe this isn't for me, or some other excuse. Like, sure, you may have it worse than other people, pero that's the reality of life kasi parang for me, we're all dealt with different cards, and what you do with it is what matters at the end of it all. You know, some have it easier, some have it way harder, and it's easy to fall prey into the temptation to compare yourself with other people. Because
Yeah.
I myself, there are times when I do that, yung sa mga friends ko especially, na parang nakikita ko sila na, you know, napopromote na sila sa mga jobs nila, and here I am still pursuing my passions and my dreams. But whenever I think about that, iniisip ko na lang sa sarili ko na, you know, I can't compare myself to them because we all have different stories. Kumbaga, iba-iba tayo. Yun.
True. That's why, ang ganda nga ng natin mix natin today. Because like, you know, kasi si Brian has been wanting to pursue a lot of things, but right now he's doing married. Ikaw naman, Iyo, like, look at you. You were in a corporate job, but at the same time, you're like, parang what you mentioned, na you tend to parang look back, parang you tend to parang quote unquote parang compare, parang ito iba, ito yung ginagawa nila, ako ito ang doing. No, but what you did, what have you been doing has been like great for you talaga. And look at, you've made a name for yourself with that. You've made a name for Iyo Canlas with everything you've done. Diba? So, that's something we're trying to hear. Talagang we're really in this show, parang, we can't really avoid thinking those, having those thoughts.
Yeah.
You tend to compare then. I'm sure si Brian din have had those moments then na parang, parang iba, parang, sana ito na lang ginawa ko kasi ito, sila, look at them, they're happier, gano'n. But no, it's never too late, right? Talagang still see what you really want to, parang what's gonna make you happy. And I like what you mentioned nga then na si Brian, parang, you really, what will help you fulfill in life, guys? That's what you know, that's what you need pala. Yun pala yung needs mo sa life. And what will truly make you happy. Thank you for that, Iyo and Brian. So, eto tayo guys ha. Ito tayo, medyo tayo sa next segment natin. Thank you for being willing to share lahat ng advice at kwento nyo. So, it doesn't mean na, you've also proven na kahit medyo bata-bata pa kayo, it doesn't mean you're less wiser and or less na nahihirapan kayo. We do all go through things, to think we think we're prepared or not. In the end, we think it through it, we embrace it, we work around it, we move forward. Especially with most of our viewers here being our age, no? Kasi nga, there's a very close yung age natin, yung market natin, medyo maraming nakaka-relate din dito. So, I'm sure what you've shared has helped a lot of us then. So, ayan. So, for now, we've tackled some general things about decision making, no? Let's look into some commonly asked what if questions. But before that, let's just parang go on a really quick break and, just to little freshen up for our little next juicy segment, ha? Yung mga viewers natin dyan, dito natin makikilala talaga sila Brian tsaka si Iyo. Ito na pala hihintay nila kasi sabi nila, we got to know their inspirational advice. So, let's just go on a really quick break and we'll be back here shortly.
We'll be back shortly. This is Beauty in a Box on V81 Radio, South Manila. Are you ready to explore a new kind of music? Yung bang kakaiba na hindi mo pa napapakinggan, mga bagong artist? Discover them, hear them in Napalm Hour. Ang Napalm ay ang new all-Pinoy alternative music source na para sa kakaibang musika. Alternative artists and bands. All the time. Catch them at Napalm Hour. Mondays through Fridays, 12 noon to 1 p.m. and 8 to 9 p.m. Streaming live on V81 Radio mobile app. Kaya i-download mo na for free. Now na! Now back to Beauty in a Box, only here on V81 Radio, South Manila.
Hello again! We're back here on Beauty in in a Box. To our viewers and for those who just tuned in, this is an online program that takes you to all corners of beauty and lifestyle. Kasama ko ngayon ang dalawang gentlemen who have shared a lot of great insights. But before anything, gusto ko lang mag-greet sa aking tatay, ang aking father, aking padre. A happy birthday. Iyo Ambray. Hi, Daddy! Happiest birthday ang aking poging daddy. O, diba? Kumukha ko daw yan eh. So, ano ang meaning ng kung pogi si daddy? Wow, gano'n, diba? So, nagmana-mana daw sa kanya. So, happy birthday to my dad. So, ngayon kasama ko ang dalawang gentlemen who have shared a lot of great insights. We have Bryan and Iyo. There we go. We have Bryan and Iyo. We're back.
Hello.
Ito na yung segment natin na medyo ito na yung delving into some what if questions talaga na ibang perspective naman. Kasi kanina, that's more on general things talaga. Like, very inspirational what you've said already earlier. So, ito naman tayo, medyo lighten up ng konti, loosen up a little bit, di ba? So, we did this kasi naman, alam natin, mabibitin talaga tayo sa general questions eh. We wanted to tackle some questions a little more closer and specific to you guys naman. Sa inyo, Bryan and Iyo. And just for context we got these questions, experiences from people beforehand. Gusto daw nila itong malaman. So, can I just say, ang dami talagang nag-send. Nako. Talagang, ang dami na actually, when you ask about what if, automatic ang naiisip ng mga tao, mga hugot, di ba? Mga hugot agad eh. So, ito na tayo. So, let's go to that side of the what if, commonly. So, kayo dyan, mga viewers, ano mga what if nyo? Anong mga what if nyo kayo? So, Bryan and Iyo, isang smile naman dyan. Kinakabahan ba? Isang smile muna bago tayo mag-start. Smile muna dyan. Pakitingnan yung mga ngipin. White teeth. Diba? I'm really glad Beethoven has its Beauty in a Box hat sesh. Pinaka-inspire. Thank you! I'm really glad kasi our guests talaga really help out talaga with the way we carry the show. Love life question na ba? Pwede, pero depende. Baka yan. So, ayan na. Let's go! So, ang first ating nakuhang question is, sabi ng question, what if I made the first move? Babae ang nagtanong. Bryan, ikaw, okay lang ba kung babae ang nag-make ng first move? What if I made the first move daw? Sa'yo?
Wala namang problema. I mean, sabi nga nila, wala dapat tayong stereotype na it's always gonna be the guy who asks. So, wala namang problema if the girl asks. I mean, it really depends naman. Depende naman yan sa pagkatao. You shouldn't judge the entire relationship of what it could be based on who asked first. I mean, it doesn't matter naman if it's the guy or the girl who asked. At the end of the day, magugustuhan mo ba yung babae on her personality or whatsoever? Doon naman nagmamatter yan. But in terms of who asked first, wala siya masyadong factor in terms of having a relationship with that particular person.
Ay, gusto. I like that it doesn't matter kasi people really have that, stereotype na parang, dapat, nahihiya daw siya. Kasi feel ko nagtanong yung question, yung person na nagtanong na yun, baka nahiya siya to make a move. Kasi crush siya siguro yung gusto niyang i-DM. Nako. Ikaw, Iyo, anong take mo doon? What if I made the first move? Pag may nag-move sa'yo, ganon.
May nag-move sa akin.
May nag-move sa'yo, ganon.
Para sa akin, kasi it's 2020, we're all equals, kumbaga.
It's 2020.
So, para sa akin, walang issue yun if yung girl yung mauna. Parang, for me, that's, parang girl power, the girl is making a step into her decision, kumbaga, and ito gusto ko, kumbaga, and wala, for me, that's not an issue or anything like that. So, regardless of kung sino man, yung boy or yung girl yung nag-first move, if it works, it works.
If it works, it works. Ay, may nagtanong, Mutya. Si Mutya, gusto ko talaga yung very intriguing question. What if pagka-love life sila, especially silang dalawa, si Mayor Bryan, paano i-handle ang time management niya? How he divides ang time in 24 hours? Nako! Paano daw handle ang time management? Ngayon, busy na busy ka, Mayor. No?
Well, we have 7 days in a week. I dedicate 5 days and then the weekends. O, di may time pa rin. May time pa rin naman.
Oo, kasi ang dami nagsasabi, kasi pag ano daw, pag pag ang dami sinasabi, ginagawang reason talaga, because I don't have time. Di ba? May mga ganun eh. Wala akong time, masyadong busy. But gusto ko yung tanong na yan, ha? That's not really an excuse, is it? Di ba? Kayo, anong take nyo doon? Di ba? Si Brian nga sinasabi, there's 7 days in a week. Di ba? You can always make time for it.
Tama.
Diba? Dami na mga excuse dyan. Ako, parang mga time dyan, how you divide the time. Ikaw, how do you divide down your time? Do you believe in that? Do you believe in the excuse, I don't have time?
No, para for me yun din. Parang sabi ni Brian na, for me, you always have time, and if yung thing na yon, if you put it first, lagi magkakaroon ka ng time for that. So, if wala kang time, baka you have to reassess and think. Baka hindi mo na siya gusto siguro. Ewan ko.
Ay! Nako, you have to rethink din pala. Diba? Parang di ka pala masyadong pag naisip ko pala yun. I don't have time. Ako guys ha, so alam niyo na, pag sinabihan kayo I don't have time, medyo double think yun na yan. Kasi may sinasabi ni Brian tsaka ni Iyo, it's not really an excuse.
Sabi nga nila, di ba, kung gusto, may paraan.
Ay, pag ayaw.
Yes.
Kung ayaw, may dahilan.
Good. Laging isipin yan, ha? I'll just say hi to some of the viewers. Sa dami nag-hi dito ngayon. Hi, Riza Paraiso. We have Riolando Ayarte. Mga taga-Kandilan. We have, hi, Isa Ramos watching right now. Hi, Trish. There's no such thing as no time. Maybe that person that ain't a priority. Wow. Drop it.
Diba?
Tama. Sabi ni Patricia Bugia, ouch, ang heavy naman po nun. Sorry, yun talagang reality. Nanggaling na po kay Brian tsaka kay Iyo yun. We also have hi, Tita Lisa watching. We have Jun Bugia right now. And Sam Loyola saying hi, Brian daw. And we have Franz Robin. Self-check. So true, Mayor. Sabi ni Bebet Suarez. Lumabas na ang mga may mga comments na nakaka-relate ng mga people of the world na sa mga hugot-hugot. So next question naman is, what if banalikan ako ng totga ko pero may mahal na akong iba? Ay, talagang nag-love advice talaga dito sa Beauty in a Box. Paano? What if binalikan ako ng the one that got away pero may mahal na akong iba? Ay. Nako.
Mukhang si Iyo daw muna sasagot.
Si Iyo daw muna. May nakalabas na agad si Iyo eh. Agad eh.
Yung reaction ni Iyo parang may sagot ka agad ako. Kaya ano nga ba yun, Iyo?
It reminds me kasi of this music video that I did with Autotelic. So parang yung nangyari doon, I was in a relationship, and pero naalala ko pa rin yung ex ko, kumbaga. And siguro, ano ulit yung question itself?
What if binalikan ka ng the one that got away pero may mahal ka ng iba? Bumalik siya, si the one that got away, pero may mahal ka ng iba eh. Anong gagawin mo? Ay, nako. Kasi the one that got away, they say, parang, ang hirap nun. It's a hard situation, ha? Si Brian, nag-iisip na ng sasabihin, nag-iisip na yan. Ikaw, iyak. Marami na akong gusto sabihin eh. Ay, go. May ka? Ay, napaano sila, papas. May nagsabi sa comment, we have si Ate Din, sabi niya, ba't babalikan mo pa? Di mo talaga mahal yung present mo kung babalikan mo pa yung totga mo. Nako, may ganon. May pag-ganon ambag. Ba't babalikan mo pa? Di mo talaga mahal yung present mo kung babalikan yung totga mo. Kayo, anong gagawin nyo? Anong sasabihin mo? So, ganon. Iyo,
siguro sa akin, for me, what's meant to happen will happen. And if you really love the person, you love now. Parang wala na siguro si Totga. Wala na yun. Kasi, alam mo yun, mahal mo yung ngayon eh. And for me yun. Si present.
Si present. So si present more than si Totga. Ikaw, Brian, si Totga bumalik sa'yo. Pero may mahal ka ng iba. Anong gagawin mo?
Dahan-dahan ata sagot ko ngayon. Nakikinig ata siya. Nanonood ata siya.
Ay! Ay!
Nanonood si Present.
Hindi si
Ano,
Tot.
tsaka-
Oh, si Present. Si Present.
Ay, may present! Nako! We love
Ah,
that. Yes,
siguro
go.
ano, siguro
Okay,
ano.
pwede sa sagot.
I mean, syempre si Totga and then yung current love mo ngayon. I mean, kung binalikan mo si Totga, ibig sabihin hindi mo mahal si current. So technically, kung love mo talaga yung current mo ngayon, hindi mo babalikan si Totga. So technically, tama rin. I agree with Iyo na kung mahal mo naman yung kung anong meron ka ngayon, o di doon ka. Kaya nga sabi nga sa mga comments, Totga got
Yung
away for a
present.
reason. So,
So,
oo.
so,
So,
diba?
yun. You stick with with your current.
Present.
Ang ano naman nun, with the present,
Tsaka
yung
parang
sama
ano,
mo
di ba?
na,
Parang baka hindi na kayo pareho ngayon nung totga mo. So you also have to think about that. Baka nung time na yun,
tama.
di ba, nung time na yun, akala mo siya talaga. Pero pag nag-rekindle kayo, iba na yung feeling. So, ayun, baka yun. So for me, present talaga.
Si
Oo.
Present. Ayan, ang dami nga nagsabi sa comments sa Team Present daw sila. Let's go, Team Present. Oh, ang dami daw na heartbroken mayor sa sinabi mo may current. Nako. May present. Nako. May mga abangers ba dyan? Nawala na ang ating active kanina si Mutya. Kanya pang tanong about Iyo tsaka kay Mayor. Iyo, ikaw ba? May current ka ba? Ayan, sagtanong, may current ka ba ngayon? Mayroon pa showbiz answer tayo. Tapos showbiz tayong question dyan. May current ka ba? Iyo.
No comment. No comment.
Mystery! Ay, napaka-mysterious po ni Iyo. Ayan ha, yung mga, nako, parang relate si Iyo. Wow. At sasabihin ko rin yan, can you be my friends na lang? friend na lang daw pala. Ayan. Gusto ko yung sa no comment. Very I like that. Baka madulas-dulas ka dyan ha. So next question is, what if you're able to go back in time? Which part of your life would you go to? Ay, may ganun. Sino bang ready na dyan? Sumagot. If you could go back in time, which part of your life would you go to? Ako.
Like, ano yan? Go back and change it or go back in time na, no?
Parang siguro
Okay,
for me
general.
sa question na to, yung sa akin, parang the way I got it is, gusto bang ulitin? Ganun. Gusto bang ulitin yung time na yun? May gusto ka bang ulitin na time? Ma-experience lang ulit. One more time. Ay! Ako, ma-experience lang ulit. Napaisip tuloy sila, oh.
Si Iyo muna. Si Iyo.
Pinapas na ngayon lagi ni Brian. Si Iyo muna. Iyo.
Ano ba? Ulitin ba? Or ano ba? Change? Parang kasi the way I understood it, parang change or ano ba?
Hindi, parang experience lang ulit. Parang just balikan mo lang para ma-experience ulit. May babalikan ka bang time na gano'n? Just to experience lang ulit. Gano'n.
Ako siguro was because I studied abroad. I studied in Spain for a year. And parang yun yung actually that was after I had the accident. Yeah, and gusto ko siyang balikan because it was really through that experience wherein I got to know more of myself and the other things that I wanted. Kumbaga, dun sa Spain, I had a life outside of tennis, which I didn't have before. Ever since I was a kid, since 5 years old, puro tennis, puro sports. As in, I think I really didn't have much of a childhood kasi super sa sports na talaga kaming mga brothers, 3 brothers kami, and we were all tennis. And siguro, yun nga, nung time na nag-aaral ako abroad, it was really the time na sobrang dami kong nalaman. Yeah, gusto kong balikan kasi ang dami kong na-discover about myself. Doon ko na-discover.
Answer, ha? Napaka-safe ng answer.
Doon ko na-discover yung parang marami pala akong mga gusto other than, tennis, that, I had the passion for acting, for singing, for cooking also. So, ayun. So, parang yun yung isa ko sa mga gusto kong
Yung
mabalikan.
experience balikan is yung pagkaaral niya, bro. Ikaw, Bri, medyo safe yung answer ni Igadal, ha? Hindi ko siya matitis dyan. So, ikaw, Brian, if you were able to go back in time, na pwede mong ulitin, ano yun?
Na pwede kong ulitin.
Pwede ba ulit experience?
Siguro for a very brief moment. Kasi knowing my life right now, it's very hectic. Alam mo yung buhay na you have to solve a lot of problems. So, my life right now is very different than my life before. So, kung may babalikan man ako, even for a brief moment lang, ayoko siyang patagalin. Siguro, I would want to go back to my college days where everything was easy. Alam mo
Same.
alam mo yung feeling na grabe, ito yung pinoproblema ko ngayon. Sisiw lang pala yung mga pinoproblema ko in college. So yun, nami-miss ko yung the easy life and yun yung layback and everything. Kasi ngayon it's very different. Honestly, it's not just the problems of the city involved. Kasi there's a bunch of politics din na kailangan mong isipin, especially politics here in the Philippines is very so ang dami mong iniisip. So I want to go back where everything was easier, everything was simple. Your greatest problem before isn't really a problem later on. So yun, nami-miss ko rin yun. Pero again, gusto ko lang bumalik doon for a brief moment. Kasi ayokong tumagal doon. Baka mamaya, pag tumagal ako sa time na yon, mapawalwal ulit ako pag balik ko sa current time.
Oh my gosh. Yes, wild days are honestly the best days. Mga younger days, no? Actually, mga nanonood si Trish Benson, college years were the best years in life. Mga kadamay ko yan sa mga yan before. Nako. Ay, mga nanonood right now, actually, kaya ko dyan sa mga Calasette, Trish, yung all just watching right now, Iggy, Cash, Ian, Joel, Matty, Jessica, Spolette, ayan, mga gets kita, Brian, dyan, na parang yung mga college days, it's very, you want to just go back in time. Kasi ngayon, very heavy na eh. Especially sa inyong dalawa, parang, parang handling different kinds of problems. Hindi lang sa iba, tao. May sarili ka rin problema. Di ba? Of course, mga personal stuff din. For me, I don't like looking back on the time, but focus or move on from the past on the future. Ay, nako.
Yes.
Pwede ulitin yung mga unforgettable moments. How would you care about isa nyo? Ano daw? Mutya! Ano ang sinasabi? Mutya! How walwal were you? Ay, nako. How walwal were you? Anong Aliya mo ng college days mo? Ako nag-aaral, ako umuwi ng on time, ako papasok sa school, uuwi agad, charot. O kayo dyan, anong gagawa nyo ng college kayo? Mga nanonood dyan ngayon, ha? Anong gagawa nyo doon? So, next question natin is, if you could bring one person that you miss in your life, would you? At you super miss, at saka sino? Ay, ba't may ganun? Sino ba? Grabe itong mga questions na kinulit natin, ha? Beauty in a Box team, grabe mga questions, ha?
Ang naman ito,
very, parang you miss someone in your life. Would you? Grabe taga mga ngayon, ha?
Ang hugot naman ng mga questions na to.
Oh, grabe. Sabi ko kanina, very inspirational tayo, ha? Alam mo, taga mga kababayan natin, very, daming pinadaanan sa love.
Hirap ng question na yan,
Ang hirap. Actually, alam mo, may nakita akong comment dito eh. Asan si Michael Aguirre? Kanina pa nagtatanong ng tagay daw eh. Question po, sino ang iinom sa inyong dalawa? Brian or Ino? Iinom ka ba ng emperador ngayon? Bukas gusto mo fundador naman? Hehehe. Ano ba yan, Michael? Alam ba tayo nag-inuman ng PPM ngayon, no?
Inuman na ba to? Inuman?
Inuman pala tayo sa na box, no?
Yan ang uso ngayon eh.
Ano ba? May isa pang question dito. Iinom ba sa chill bar or sa Bella o sa Sherwood? Ay, may tough question dito, Brian.
Ako nun eh. Sa the barn.
The barn.
Barn.
Ay,
Yung barn, okay pa barn noon. Baka alam ni
Ako-
Iyo yun.
alam iyo. Naka-barn ka ba doon? Ay, napag-gigawang
Wala
sa
Walrus.
Baka,
ang Walrus sa Ateneo. Oh, isang shot dyan. Charot. Pa-shot ako dito, ha? Ako rin. Barn, tsaka tsaka downtown. Mga ka-downtown ko dyan. Labas.
downtown.
Downtown. Tapos, nag-online inuman pala kami dito. No? Tapos, tawag dyan, sabi naman ng friend ko, walwaliya. Grabe kayo ha, mga walwaliya. Tapos, next question natin dito is what if you had no fear at all, what would you do? Ay, ito, gusto ko ng isang question ha. Ito na lang. What if some people are made to love but not to be loved? Grabe. Wow.
No.
What if some people are made to love but not to be loved? May ganon. Last ko lang kukunin
Unrequited love.
Oo, what if some people are made to love but not to be loved? Grabe naman makahugot ha ng mga sinesend na questions ha. Some people are made to love but not to be loved. Wow, you want to answer that, Aliya? No, sagot daw ako.
Well, ganun naman talaga ang buhay eh. When you love someone, hindi naman true love is unconditional kahit hindi ka sigurado na mamahalin ka.
Ay,
Pero mahal mo yung tao. And you want what's best for her, you want her happy. Even if hindi ka magiging happy in the end, okay lang kasi mahal mo yung tao eh.
Naginig na yan kay Bryan, kay Mayor Bryan. Minsan lang siguro natin makinig si Bryan na magsalita ng ganito sa public. Kasi, about love. Amen, Mayor. Sabi, out to doon.
Para sa akin naman,
Ano
parang
sa'yo?
for me, I disagree with the question.
Ay, may
I
ganon.
disagree. Kasi, I believe na walang tao na hindi worthy of love. They aren't made for love. To be loved, rather. Diba? Everyone is worthy of love.
Everyone
Diba?
is worthy.
Tama.
Tama yan.
Diba? There's always someone out there for you.
There'll always be someone. Hahanapin mo lang.
Ay,
Nandyan lang yan.
nandyan lang yan. Be patient. Naku, di mo lang alam, nagtatago lang pala yung nagmamahal sa'yo. Naku, nahiya lang yan. Kaya yung mga torpe dyan, labas. Yung naghihintay ng yung nagtanong ng question na to. Naku, labas. She's wondering, he or she is wondering if she was made to be loved. Ayan. Gabi ka naman sa hanap ka na Aliya, gabi ka Jasmine Laglag kita eh. So next is, ito naman tayo sa next part of segment naman. We have this the classic Beauty in a Box show ender, ang Spill the Tea game. Iba to kasi from the last segment, kasi more of personal to, fun facts, mga pa-fast talk lang tayo dito ng mga ganong peg natin, no? So, tara, let's go. Hi, Carla, you're back here. Hi, PB. Hi kayo dyan. Hi, we're here on the show right now, nakita sa comments. Ayan. My favorite episode so far, ang sasubsan sa mga guests. Diba? Gabi yung gusto ko yung mga sinasabi nila dito, ha? Iba-iba yung mga perspective nila, eh. So, okay, let's go to the Spill the Tea part. Ay, gusto ko yung mga pahabol pa na comment. If we're pero yung mahal mo, worthless, kahit anong excerpt na. Grabe mga naghugot dyan, ha? Nako, I see you all. We see you all. You are worthy of love. Everyone who is watching right now, you're worthy of love. So, tayo. Let's go more sa personal fun facts. Ito na, mga spill the tea natin. Let's go, Bryan. First question. Who is your biggest what if? Emphasis on who. Who is your biggest what if?
Ang hirap naman nito.
Dali. Spill the tea. Kung kayang sagutin or ano?
Wala eh. Wala akong what if eh. Like I said kanina, wala akong masyadong what if. What if ko lang is more on career.
Ay, gusto ko yan, Bryan.
Safe answer eh. Safe answer kasi nanonood eh. Nag-comment siya eh.
Ay, naku nanonood. Hi to your, si Team Present, di ba? Answer daw. Nako, sino daw mayor? Gusto malaman. Sino daw? mga chiswa kasi mga nanonood dito kasi, gusto daw nilang malaman. Sige, bigyan ng time si Brian. Charot. Ikaw, Iyo, who is your biggest what if? Emphasis tayo sa who, ha? Who is your biggest what if?
Oh my God.
Kahit no names. Kahit i-describe lang, sino ba siya? Kung meron. No names.
Pag dinescribe ko siya, alam na agad eh.
Okay lang yan. Okay lang yun. Wala yun. Nahiya si Iyo. Nahiya.
Ano ba?
Kelly. Sino ba siya? Hi, Nat! Hi, B! Hi, Bianca! Watching. Hi sila ngayon. O, sige, ayan, may time ka na ha. Sino ba yan? Si Brian daw, wala. Wala daw siyang what if sa buhay niya eh. Name drop na kasi. Para daw mag-Google, search ma-IG daw kung sino ba yan. Ma-FBI na agad kung sino daw ba yan. Who is your biggest what if?
Siguro yung biggest what if ko is this girl na I dated in high school.
Ay, ayan na.
Ayan na.
Anyari?
Nung we were dating siguro for we were on and off for 4 years maybe. Tapos, anong nangyari nun? Ang nakakatawa kasi never kami nagkaaminan. Verbally. As in, it was just, parang nag-iintayan lang kami. na on my part, parang, akala ko parang mutual na, parang kumbaga understood na and all that. Pero she was waiting for, as in, sabihin ko talaga verbally. But then,
Ba't di mo kasi inamin?
Yun nga eh. So, yun yung what if, di ba? What if kung sinabi ko talaga sa kanya. Yun yung pinaka-biggest what if ko ngayon. Kasi actually, nung pag-usapan namin yun, we were in college na, binalikan namin. And yun nga sabi ko kanina na parang, yun siguro yung thought ko. And hindi na same eh. Hindi na siya same as before nung back when we were in high school, yung feeling. Kaya, yun, parang for me, yun yung what if ko. What if umamin ako nung time na yun, baka things would have been different.
Isa lang sasabihin ko sa'yo, Iyo, gawin mo na ngayon. Gawin mo na ngayon yan. Para hindi na siya maging what if, para maging what is na siya. Ikaw, Brian, ha? May sagot ka na ba? Or wala na ba? Wala pa rin eh. Wala pa rin. Ayoko lang siyang ipili.
Wala. I can't remember anyone eh.
Yes, I can't remember anyone. Ikaw naman. Next question natin is, love or career? Ay, nako po. Very tricky question. Love or career tayo, Brian? Ikaw, Brian, love or career? Ay, nako po.
Both.
You can, both si Brian. Bakit? Kaya naman.
Na if there's a pag gusto, may paraan. So, you always have to, balance everything out.
Oo.
And sometimes, ayun. And syempre, sometimes they both compensate each other. Like, they both complement each other. Like, minsan, with your career, sometimes yung love mo, siya pa yung magsusupport sa'yo. So, to reach your goal in your career. So, both.
Safety mayor, sabi ni Carla. Dalot, safety mayor. Brian can't remember anyone because he already has his only one. Nakanang! Sabi ng comment. Oy, truth. Ano lang siya? Yes. Agree na lang daw siya.
Agree.
Love
Papag-good
would make
shot
you...
ako mamaya.
Kung papag-good shot, ayan na. Paano na lang palambing ng time? Ikaw, Iyo.
Good shot
Love
na
or
ako.
career na? Ikaw.
For me, parang at this point in my life, siguro career ako. Kasi, parang, for me, love will find you at the right time, the right place. So ngayon...
Nakita ko iyong tanong kanina eh. Kayo ha,
career.
gusto kong tanongin din, kung may right person ba or right person or right time mang ganun. May ganun ba talaga? Diba? Kasi team career, mas nasabi ito, may isang nagsabi, team career. So, totoo ba talagang sinasabi nila, you can always find the right person at the wrong time. Do you agree at that line? With that line? May ganun ba? Kasi I don't think so. May ganun salita. I don't think so. Right person at the wrong time. May nakita ko kanya sa Angelica ata nag-comment na right person or right time. Di ba? Since you mentioned about love or career eh. Ikaw Iyo, do you agree on that? May right person at the wrong time ba?
Well, feeling for me, I don't think there's a right time, but rather I would say there's a best time to fall in love.
Ay, Ben!
Tama.
Tama. Napa-mic drop tayo dun, ha?
Ano,
Ikaw, Brian, anong say mo doon?
tama, agree ako kay Iyo.
Agree na
Okay
lagi,
yun, ah.
Iyo. Okay
Oo.
na. Alam ko you said, Iyo, ha? Pag andun pa ako Twitter na, mapa-tweet nga yan. Mapa-status nga yan. Yung mga ganang panahon. Sabi nga dito, sabi ni Patricia, tara na't magkita tayo, Iyo, para palitan yung career mo ng love life. Charot! Parang humirit. Tapos, ayan na, parang wala namang dapat right time. Okay, may ganon. We daw, sabi, we talaga. Arth, may ganon. Sabi PB, Brian, ako. Okay.
Yan yung greatest fan ko.
Yes! Oh, ayan na si Current. Palitan natin ang career mo. So, next natin is, gusto kung carry lang, pasample daw ng kanta or rap.
Naubo ako ah.
Napaubo sila eh. Pasample lang. Kahit mga 5 seconds lang. Ikakakatang ko yung ng 5 seconds. Pasample dyan. Kahit konting linya lang. Gano'n. Pasample.
Si Iyo muna.
Si Iyo muna. Sige, 5 seconds. Iyo, pakanta lang tayo ng konting few lines na any song. Dali. Para naman pakita natin, pakilig lang tayo ng konti sa viewers. Diba? Lalo pa ma-inlove sila sa'yo eh. Kaya! Wala hiyayahan dito. Wala tayong hiyayahan dito. Walang ganunan. Okay. Ikaw, you have to
Ano ba? Ano bang kanta?
Ay, may pahirit. Bakit ngayon ka lang? May pasample daw. Bakit ngayon ka lang? Hala?
Hindi ko alam yung bakit ngayon ka lang.
Di mo alam ang bakit ngayon ka lang?
Hindi ko memorize.
Push yan. Okay, next. Okay, just sing any song na comfortable ka. Napasample mo sa amin, na-memorize mo para ano. Stupid Love daw. Sabi ni Isa. Stupid Love.
Ano ba? Sunday morning.
Ay, sige, game. Ayan ha, Brian, humanda ka. Si Iyo may pasample.
5 seconds lang.
5 seconds, let's go.
Sunday morning, rain is falling. Still some cover share some skin. Clouds are shrouding us, same moments unforgettable. It's ways to fit the mold that I am in.
Yeah! My God, ang galing. Let's go, Iyo. Hindi magpapatalo ang ating Brian.
May isa pa ako. May
humilit pa siya. Let's
Sabi mo na Iyo.
Let's go, Brian. Para mapag-ready pa si Brian.
Mabilis lang.
Let's go, Iyo. Ano pa?
It really hurts ang magmahal ng ganito.
It really hurts. Gusto ko yan. Parang it really hurts nang magmahal ng ganito. Ano pa gano'n ako, ayan na, Patricia, ha? Sa iyo na daw si Iyo. May ganong hirit, Sa iyo na yan. Isa pa daw. Wow! Ang daming baon, sabi ni Bianca. Hi, Bim. Okay, ikaw na, Brian. Brian, let's go, Brian. Ano na? Ikaw naman. Let's just hear si Yorma mag-rap sa live, eh. Tara. Let's just take this opportunity. Tara.
Siguro, ito. Ito yung kinanta ko rin sa sa Itbulaga.
Yes, oo nga. Ito yung guesting mo. Oo nga, last month. Noong June, mga June. Let's go! Paano ako? Ako yung taga-background natin, kunyari.
What's wrong with the world, mama? People living like they ain't got no mamas. I think the whole world's addicted to the drama. Only tracking through the things that'll bring you trauma. Overseas, yeah, we're trying to stop terrorism. But we still got terrorists here living in the USA, the big CIA. The Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. Okay na.
Yeah! Galing talaga natin!
More than 5 seconds yun.
More than 5 seconds. Ang bigate ng binigay sa atin, ha? Ang galing. Ang galing. Mood, Aliya. Ang galing naman doon. Thank you for that, Bryan tsaka Iyo. Napasample namin kayo dito sa Beauty in a Box sa V81 Radio. Napakaswerte naman namin dito. Ha?
Turn naman daw. Turn mo naman daw. Aliya, next.
Ang dami nagko-comment eh. Turn mo daw.
Oh my God. Ala, napayash naman ako dito, ha? Ala, anong kanta? Nagpasong ko. Anong kanta? Naku, pa-ending na tayo, guys. Ano ba yan? Kanta ka din. May ganun ba? Sige, ako na lang yung magbabakit ngayon ka lang. Huwag gumanon! May nakita ko. Hindi. Sing the national anthem. Ano bang kanta? Ano ba? Ano ba kasing kanta, guys? For request ng Because You Love Me. Wow! Bakit ngayon ka? Ang dami, ha? Ayan na, national anthem. Okay, sige. Bakit ngayon ka lang? Madali lang yan. Huwag madali! Wala. Siya kasi yung kaduwat ko. Wow! Okay. Sasabihin, bakit ngayon? Ay! Yun lang. Second lang pa rin yung pa-sample ko. Alala, gabi kayo. Next time na yung pasample ko. Ang ating stars dito, si ating mga rappers, Bryan, tsaka ang singer na si Iyo. Nako, grabe kayo, ha? Ako rin yung, gusto ko din, ikaw din yung second voice, ha? Bakit ngayon? Bakit ngayon ka lang? Ha? Paano kayo na? So, grabe ang saya nyo together, Bryan and Iyo. I really love this episode with you guys. Sobrang G lang kayo. Sobrang G. Sorry sa mga boomers na hindi gets yung G na to. Sobrang game. Sobrang game lang kayo mag-answer ng juicy questions natin. So, before we officially end, maybe there are some final words you would want to say to our viewers right now, and sana naman kayo makikita talaga, and anything you want to promote. So, let's start with Bryan.
Siguro, I'll promote since it's September, and since puro youth ang mga audience natin ngayon, I would want to, my message for our viewers today would be, go out and register. Dahil you can register na as a voter, and 2022 is coming up. So if you really want change for our country, go out and vote and register and vote for the 2022 elections. So yun lang.
Agree. I like that advice from Bryan. Go out and register na. Ayun. Register na tayo. So I like to promote natin si registration ni Bryan. How about you, Iyo? Any few words you would want to say to our viewers right now? Anything you want to promote also? Where can we see you?
Siguro promote ko lang maybe. I have a few projects coming up in the future, so you can check those out on my abangan on my Instagram at Iyo Canlas. And few words, siguro kasi nga yung topic natin is what if. Siguro masasabi ko lang na to our viewers is to really throw yourselves out there into the unfamiliar, kumbaga, and just trust na everything that's happening right now is part of a grand design meant to bring you to places, greater places.
I like that. At least sasagot natin yung sa episode natin ng mga what if natin. Mga what if. Na-address ni Bryan tsaka ni Iyo yung kanilang mga what if. So, sobrang thank you again, Bryan and Iyo, for being with us.
Thank you, Aliya.
I hope you also enjoyed your time here, and V81 Radio. And of course, ang ating viewers nag-enjoy talaga. Kitang-kita namin yung kayo lahat. If only we could read all of your comments talaga. So, keep inspiring others with your passions and talents, Bryan and Iyo. Sa ating mayor, talaga youngest mayor of the Philippines natin. Tsaka ating athlete, entrepreneur na si Iyo, talaga TVC commercial model. Kahit iba-iba yung mga career or fields nyo or services nyo, talaga, you both have such a charm and that touches and even empowers people. So keep growing, keep doing what you're doing. So you guys can follow them on their social media. If you want to continue seeing how they're doing, you can follow Brian on his Instagram. That's at Mayor Bry. That's at MAYORBRY. And we have Iyo at Iyo Canlas at IYOCANLAS. So super thank you for both of them talaga. And also we can check Mayor Brian sa kanyang Spotify. You can just type Bryan Celeste. We can check out his rap songs. That really raises social awareness din talaga. So before we end, I'd just like to encourage all of you again to check out Buns and Bites to get a taste of some freshly baked coffee buns. So go on over to their Instagram page at bunsandbites.mnl and check out which of their buns would satisfy your espresso cravings the most. So, and to all our viewers tuned in with us, thank you so much. I want to just check out some comments here. Bitin daw. Okay, sorry talaga. Bitin nga. We only have this time lang talaga. Thank you talaga. Hi, Selena. Hi, Joff, Isa, Jess, nanonood ngayon, Trips, Iggy, Lay, Anasco, watching right now. We have Francesca Maroon. Congrats sa mga ating guests. And ayan, so to all our viewers tuned in with us from Cantilan, Pasuriga, we have from the US, we have from Australia, watching also. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. I'm so grateful for each of you who have been supporting the show talaga, and I hope you continue to do so. So you can check out the previous episodes on Beauty in the Box Facebook page, and don't forget to also like it. You can also follow me on Instagram at Aliyupa, at ALIYOOPAH, at kung meron pa kayong topics na gustong pag-usapan for future episodes, don't hesitate to message me on Beauty in the Box. Next week, huwag yung palagpasan kasi sa ating season 1 and they're here sa Beauty in the Box. So thank you again sa aking mga shout out kay Jen Ferria. We also have hi again sa aking Jen and Tinale. If I can go back lang sa mga kamsaga with Alisa Valdez. Ayan. Oh my gosh, Alianyasco. Let's see, no? Let's see. Tapos we also have June. Hi, Uncle June. Thank you sa mga nanonood talaga. Thank you, Trips. Thank you for your weekly dose of inspiration. And I'm really happy with Mayor Brian and Iyo talaga na you were able to give out their what if mga kanilang ambag sa buhay. Kung gano'n. Diba? So I also want to thank Sir Rolly, Sir Charlie, Tita Rachel, Tita Louise, and the production team of V81 Radio South Manila. We have Miss Dean, the head tech, Miss Dax, the program head. We have Kuya Robbie, tech team, and Kuya Jason. I also have Gia Crisolo Go, who was part of our Beauty in the Box team, and my family, Ambray, my parents, my mommy Sheila, and daddy Nonoy, Alexis, and Diana, and my friends and family super watching right now. Ayan sila. Ayan sila Trisha, I'm Bugia, family, and Ambray. So, I hope you can still check out the next episode next week here lang sa V81 Radio South Manila. Unbox your Beauty in a Box with me, Aliya Ambray. See you!
An online program that takes you to all corners of beauty and lifestyle. This is Beauty in a Box, providing insights on how beauty and lifestyle of all kinds will be of help to everyone, may it be in their professional or personal lives, by improving one's confidence. Beauty in a Box, every Saturday, 1 p.m. Philippine time, hosted by certified makeup artist and beauty enthusiast, Aliya Ambray. Beauty in a Box, only here on V81 Radio, South Manila. Tunog Pinoy, Tatak Pinoy, your all hits, all Pinoy digital radio station in South Manila. This is V81 Radio.
Ito ang paborito ng bawat Pilipino. Basta all hits, all Pinoy, panalo. Merong kwentong iyakan at tawanan. Kahit nasaan ka man, ito'y